Is Funder Pro the right prop firm for you? Then watch this video to find out.
Okay guys, so I've been using Fonda Pro Prop Firm for a long time now, and in this review video I'm going to walk you guys through on everything you need to know about Fonda Pro. I'm going to walk you guys through the pros, the cons, my personal experience, then I'm going to share the results, that's the payouts that I've actually received from this Fonda Pro. And after everything, you will be able to make an informed decision on whether or not Fonda Pro is the right prop firm for you to trade with. Okay, so now that I've talked about that, if after watching this video you've seen the pros, the cons, and you decide you want to use this Fonda Pro, what I recommend you do is for you to use the link that I'm going to be dropping down below the description of this video. That's the coupon link. Okay, if you use that link, you're actually going to secure some discount. Either I'm talking about I didn't pay the full money and I was able to get a discount when I was trying to pay for the challenge, and that's me here telling you that that very link actually works. Okay, and apart from that, if you found this video very useful and helpful, do leave me a like in this video and I'm going to appreciate that. Okay, if you happen to have any question pertaining to this Fonda Pro, leave me a question down below in the comment section and I'm going to answer all the questions. Okay, so now that I've talked about that, we are going to get this review started. Okay, and we're going to start by talking about the pros, the cons, and after which I'm going to share my personal experience, after which I'm going to show you guys the results. That's how much that I've actually made with this Fonda Pro. Okay, but before I do that, I just want to give you guys a brief explanation of what this Fonda Pro is, for those of you who are hearing it for the first time, or for those of you who haven't really understand what it is and what it does. Okay, so basically Fonda Pro is a prop firm that actually offers you a capital in order for you to trade for them and get your profit in return. Okay, so how they do that is that they have a challenge, they have an evaluation challenge. You go there, you take the challenge, you pass the challenge, they refund you back the money that you actually paid for the challenge, and then they hand you over to an account of over $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 and upward. Okay, and what you need to know is that even if you didn't pass the challenge, they're going to refund you back your money. At first I took the challenge, at first I didn't pass the challenge and they gave me back my money, and I waited and I came back again. I took the challenge again after learning one or two things and I passed the challenge, and they were able to hand over to me an account of over $100,000. Okay, and I traded with this account, and don't worry, I'm going to show you guys how much profit that I've actually made with the use of this account. Okay, so now that I've talked about that, I'm going to move on to the pros. That's the good things that I liked about this very Fonda Pro. Okay, I'm going to walk you guys through the pros. That's the things that I liked and I feel like you also might like it, after which I'm going to walk you guys through the cons. That's the things that I don't really like and I feel like you also might not like it. Okay, so for the pros, the first thing that I would love to mention here that you need to know about this Fonda Pro is the fact that Fonda Pro is a legit site. Okay, this site is actually safe. I love it. If you're with them, you are safe. It's not a kind of thing where they're going to actually walk you into some things. If you put your money, they're going to block it. No, I've traded with them, I've made capital for them, and I've actually made my profit for them. Okay, and another thing that I need to say is that their results on Trustpilot says it all. If you guys know what Trustpilot is a site where people go leave reviews on product they've actually used. Okay, if you go to Trustpilot, check their reviews, you're going to see that people are actually saying good things about them, and that's me here telling you that these guys are actually okay. Okay, so this is one of the pros that I like about this very Fonda Pro, and I would like to mention it here so just you know. Okay, so now that I've talked about that, the second thing on my list here that I liked about these guys is that they give you profit share of 80%. Okay, they give you profit share of 80%. Some other pro firms actually give you lesser, some other pro firm actually give you higher than that, but this 80% is actually okay. I love it. Okay, so now that I've talked about that, the next pro on my list here that I would love to mention here that comes with using this Fonda Pro is the fact that it pays you every day. Okay, you can actually request for your payout every day, and that's something that I loved about these guys. You don't need to wait for 2 weeks or month or annually. No, you can actually ask for your withdrawal and they're going to give it to you right away. Okay, I've actually done that, but you can actually set yours on monthly or weekly depending on the threshold that you want to set it, or depending on the time limit, but this guys actually pays you daily. Okay, and that's something that I loved about these guys. Okay, so the next pro on my list here that I need to mention here is the fact that this guys has no restriction, no hidden rules. Okay, the rules and regulation is actually okay, and you're going to be comfortable with that, unlike other of these pro firms that are going to make you uncomfortable with their rules and regulation. That's not something of Fonda Pro. Fonda Pro is actually okay. You're going to be okay with that. Okay, they don't have any much requirements, no rules and regulations, and that's something that I loved about them. Okay, so now that I've talked about that, the next pro on my list is the fact that it has a large variety of trading instruments. Okay, you can actually trade with forex pairs, cryptocurrencies, indices, assets, and other ones. Okay, it has large variety of trading instruments, and that's something that I loved. Apart from that, it has a very good customer support service team. Okay, I love how their customer support team operates. I love how they actually attend to people. That's something that I loved about it. They're going to take their time, solve your problem for you, give you some solutions, and that's all. Okay, I love them. I love how they operate. Aside that, they have a very friendly user interface. Their interface is actually very cool and understandable, and they have a very good professional dashboard, and that's something that I loved about these guys. Okay, so all those things that I've actually mentioned there are the pros. That's the advantages that this very Founder Pro has. Right here, I'm going to tell you guys about the disadvantages. That's the cons, the things I don't really like about this Founder Pro, and I feel like you also might not like it. Okay, so for the cons, the first thing that I would love to mention here that this Founder Pro doesn't have is the fact that they have no guide. Okay, they have no guide nor tutorial video that is actually going to walk you through on all these things or all you need to know. But that's not a problem for me, because I'm actually here for me to walk you guys through on this, and I'm actually telling you guys what you need to know about this Founder Pro, every necessary information that you need to know. And all I want you to do is for you to pay close attention, and you're going to get information. Okay, so apart from that, the second thing that I didn't really like about this Founder Pro, and all of these pro firms actually suffers from it, is the fact that there are some fakes out there. Okay, there are some scammers. There are some guys that build similar sites that are actually similar to this Founder Pro, and they use it to scam people that are novice on the internet world. Okay, so if you're still a beginner, if you're still a novice, you're actually going to find it hard. But don't worry, I have some recommendations, I have some advice for me to give you here. The first thing you need to do is that if you go to any browser of your choice, whether Google, Chrome, Safari, search for www.founderpro.com, and you're going to see the site. Okay, or better still, if you want it to be much more way easier for you, use the link that I'm going to be dropping down below the description of this video, and you're going to go to the official website. Okay, that's the official website of Founder Pro. Use that very link to actually go there. Okay, so use that very link to secure yourself some discounts. Okay, I that I'm talking about it, as I said earlier, I used the link and I used it to actually secure some discount and save myself some money. Okay, so now that I've talked about that, I'm now going to share my personal experience to you guys, after which I'm going to show you guys the payouts, that's the results that I've actually gotten from this Founder Pro. Okay, so about my personal experience, about the experience that I actually had with this Founder Pro. I first came in contact with this Founder Pro on Instagram. Okay, I was scrolling, watching some reels and videos, some educative reels and videos. Then I saw this Founder Pro because I'm someone that is actually into trading. I used to trade and I used to make money from all these pro firms. Okay, so I came in contact with Founder Pro. I had to do my research. I did my research. I did everything possible in order for me to be sure that this very pro firm actually works. And after all said and done, I was convinced. Okay, I was convinced enough, and I took the challenge. I paid for the phase 1 evaluation and I passed the challenge, and they handed me over an account of $50,000. Okay, I traded with them for up to 4 months, and up here on the screen was my payout. That's the first payout that I've actually received with these guys with that $50,000 capital account. Okay, you're going to see that I actually earned $966. Okay, you're going to be seeing that up here on the screen. That's $966. That's how much that I've actually made on my first month of me trading with this very Founder Pro. Okay, so what I did here was that I set my threshold on $100 and I pushed it to monthly payment. I didn't do it annually, nor 2 weeks, nor bi-weekly. I did that monthly because I'm actually earning from other pro firms, so I don't need to worry about this one. I just want to test it, and if it works, I'm going to come here on this YouTube channel to show you guys the results. That's everything that I've actually experienced with that very site. Okay, so about this Founder Pro, I'm here now to show you guys everything you need to know. So after the 4th month, the 2nd month came, and at the end of the 2nd month, I was able to get this $1,700 that you're seeing up here on the screen. Okay, so that's how much that I actually made on my 2nd month. Okay, so as time goes on, I decided to take another challenge, that the $100,000 challenge capital. Okay, and I passed the challenge, and at the end of the 3rd month, I was able to get to this $5,766 that you're seeing up here on the screen. That's how much that I actually made on my 3rd month. Okay, and after this 3rd month, the 4th month came, and at the end of this 4th month, I was able to get to this $12,100 that you're seeing up here on the screen. Okay, that's how much that I actually made on my 4th month. Okay, so coming to the 5th month, which is this month that we actually passed right now, because we're in the month of August. Okay, I don't know the time that you're actually watching me, but this is the month of August, which is the 5th month of me using this very Founder Pro. I was able to make this $13,222 that you're seeing up here on the screen. Okay, this is how much that I actually made on this 5th month, which is this month that we actually passed out. Okay, so guys, when it comes to this Founder Pro, I recommend Founder Pro to you guys. Okay, I recommend them 100%. I've actually used them and they work. Okay, they are legit, they are safe. If you're with them, if you trade with them, you're actually safe. Okay, so if after watching this video you've seen everything, the pros, the cons, my personal experience, and the results, that's the payout, and you decide you want to use this Thunder Pro, what I recommend you do here, as I said earlier, is for you to use the link that I'm going to be dropping down below in the description of this video. Okay, use that link to actually secure yourself off some discounts and save yourself some money. Okay, so now that I've talked about all this, if you found this video very useful and helpful, do leave me a like in this video and I'm going to appreciate that. Okay, if you happen to have any question pertaining to this Thunder Pro, leave me a question down below in the comment section and I'm going to answer all the questions. We're going to call it a